Chapter 3, the customer journey. Do you feel that onboarding is the key moment in the customer journey where you can really get to know the client and really develop that relationship into something really special?
There are other moments. Onboarding obviously is very important, but we normally try to have a client either black or white, no? Either digital or not digital. And life is more complex than that. Where we are realizing is that the journey the client is deciding in every moment is very complex. What you see is that we have to still learn a lot about what is the reaction of the customer to a communication. How the customer reacts to that communication and at what time the reaction is coming. How is he changing with a digital proposal? We have a lot of things to learn about that. So onboarding is very important, but the client needs to have the right to decide whether he makes the onboarding on a physical presence, on a digital presence, or whatever. And we have to bring all that information together, and we are working on that. But it's not easy because this is very complex. The journey of the customer is something very complex.
I mean, can digital channels, Mohammed, be used, for instance, in a private bank such as yours to help clients actually invest in innovative strategies? I mean, one of the issues at Coutts, you have an excellent investment infrastructure, yet some of the clients use the banking, the loans, they might not even know what kind of investment capabilities you have.
One of the channels that we do use to amplify what we do around our investment is digital. Whether it's the communication, as Victor mentioned, whether it's the relevance of that communication, and also how we bring to life some of the thinking that goes behind our portfolios. So all of those journeys for a client, the digital side of it is a lot easier than picking the phone up, to all the clients individually. So we will absolutely follow that up, but digital is a big challenge for us.
Well, digital is actually the enabler that allows banks and allows wealth management to deliver different types of solutions for different people. I think people want today what they want, when they want it, and how they want it. And the risk is what you're talking about here, Yuri, is over-segmenting and assuming that LGBT people have similar needs when that can be farthest from the truth, or that women may want the same sort of delivery of digital advice or onboarding or anything. It's really a matter of offering all of these different entry points to people and allowing them to choose.
Do you genuinely believe, Uz, that digitalization can be used to actually make relationships deeper, which would allow banks to also sell more products as well as the client benefiting? Or do you feel that this cost-cutting mentality will continue to be the main driver of digitalization?
Yeah, will remain a main driver, but those who can combine that with better client value and service quality, and that comes to RegTech as well as the, let's say, the investment part, advisory part, they will win. And to bring this together, I think, is important, and to carefully think how can you holistically improve these client service touch points, etc., while at the same time in the background improve the processes, because you need to deliver what you actually can. If you add a chatbot, etc., and you add human capabilities for the more complex question, you can make that seeming less.
Yeah, what's interesting is that when we had certain assumptions as to who uses the call center more than others. And it was actually the younger generation that was using it more than we thought, and definitely more than the slightly older generation. And so this concept of millennials being completely digital was turned on its head.
What we're really talking about here is the opportunity to look beyond commoditization of wealth management and banking services. Digital allows people to come up with different products and services to differentiate themselves, and that's something we haven't seen in a long time.